It is 23 minutes away from 8 o'clock. August, the hottest month of the year. The time at my house when green things start to turn brown.
LaToya is live at the Dallas Arboretum with some advice to keep your lawn and your plants looking very nice. Good morning.
Good morning. No one wants the brown lawn. We are in the test gardens here at the Dallas Arboretum, and Dave Forehand, the VP of Gardens, is here with us. Now, the first thing we want to talk about is your lawn height, because that can help you a long way as far as making sure you have a healthy lawn versus a sick-looking one.
That's right. One of the things we want to do is raise those mower heights. There's no reason to cut the grass so close to the ground. I think everyone kind of loves that aggressiveness or keeping it really short. It's more fun to cut it that way. But the higher the blade of the grass, the more shade there'll be around the root zone and the healthier the plant will be. The more green blade there is on a grass leaf, the more the plant can produce energy. So we want to raise those mower heights and cut the grass a little bit higher. 2-3 inches is perfect for a lawn where you're not going to have a lot of traffic. So.
Yeah, increases those honeydews though. Men probably want to make sure it's really low so that they have more leeway. Next thing we want to talk about is feeding it regularly.
Right. Regular feeding helps the roots develop. It keeps the grass healthy. Healthy grass is grass that doesn't get disease problems or, for instance, yellow spot, that type of thing. So keeping it well fed is important. Follow directions on the packaging of the fertilizer, but feeding regularly is really important as well.
Okay, you also want to water deeply but infrequently is best, and mulch covering. I know you have some mulch here for us.
Right.
2 different types here, so how does that help you?
Right, well the mulch is actually more so not for the grass but for your beds. It actually holds moisture in the soil so the roots stay cool. There's 2 things that we need around most plants' root zones, keeping soil cool and also keeping the moisture there. So having mulch, it helps. We have a pecan shell mulch. This is what we use here at the Arboretum.
Yeah.
It's a really nice byproduct from the pecan industry. So this is a good waste product, so we're not cutting down trees to make mulch with this.
Where can you get this?
There's a company here in town called Living Earth that provides this. They have it by the bag or in the bulk, and it's a great thing. It's really beautiful too on the beds. It's decorative, and also for our soils here, it's very acidic, so it's a great mulch.
Okay, and this is probably what people are used to
and this
over
is
here.
What a lot of people use too. This is hardwood mulch. Again, it's a waste product, byproduct. This is decomposed hardwood mulch. We recommend this. What we don't recommend is cypress, because they're cutting those trees down to make mulch, and we just don't want that to be doing that.
That's something for people to think about, trying to be green, of course, here at the Arboretum. Pick the right plants, because that's huge, right?
That's right. The right plant for the right place. For instance, if you pick a plant that needs to be in full sun, put it in the shade, it's not going to be happy. Same thing if you pick a plant that needs shade and full sun. Also, if you want drought-tolerant plants, there's so many to pick from. In fact, our whole trial garden here, in a lot of ways, we're testing plants at this point in time that do well in the heat of our Texas summer. So that's one of the reasons we have this program in place. Interesting plant right here.
Seems so simple, but I bet a lot of people don't do that.
No, Manihot esculentes. This is cassava. Yucca is another name for it, or tapioca plant. Very drought-tolerant, beautiful summer tropical plant. It takes very little bit of water. Beautiful foliage. It's a fun plant. This is always
and a food source.
Great thing. And a food source, actually. The roots are actually harvested, and it can be used as a starchy food source.
Okay, and what's the other one you brought up?
A couple other here. We have lantana. You see here, always drought tolerant. Folks know this plant, but can go very, very dry in the summer. It can take those once a week waterings, or even on part of our viewers in North Texas have the twice a month watering. Lantana will do fine with that. And also purple fountain grass. Another great plant. A lot of the grasses tend to be very drought tolerant. Beautiful purple foliage. You have these beautiful little grass blooms at the top. So another good plant too for drought tolerant landscape.
Yeah, with water, water restrictions in place, certainly a good idea to know what you need to put in your yard beforehand. You all, as you mentioned, have the test gardens going, and that really gives you an idea of what works and what doesn't work. Are you finding a lot of people calling you guys and say, okay, what can I do here?
Well, we do get those calls. We also try to post good information on our website. We have DallasPlantTrials.org, where you can go and look at all the plants that have done well in the test over the years in the test gardens to get ideas, or come out and take a look and stroll the gardens and see what's doing well.
And right now it's a great time to come because you have dollar days. Tell us about that and how people can take advantage of it.
Right. Well, for the month of August, it's $1 admission, also $1 admission to our Rory Myers Children's Adventure Garden. So great deal right now. Come out and enjoy the beautiful flowers of summer. And for, I guess, the kids and dads, we have $1 hot dogs too. So I think that's a hit.
Yeah, I think a lot of people love the Arboretum, obviously. You come out here and it just puts you in a different type of mood. It's something about these plants. I don't know if it's because we're getting a lot of oxygen right now, but what do you think it is that draws people here year after they've seen it over and over again? They just want to keep coming back for more.
I think it's just a cool, calming place, and folks tend to come as groups, families, friends, and relax. I think it's that camaraderie and the ability to be together in a beautiful space that makes people feel so good.
Yeah, it's very magical. It's like the Garden of Eden. Well, you guys, as you heard, they have lots and lots of ideas for you for your plants as well, and you can come out here and just enjoy the scenery. And it's only $1, so you can't beat that, right?
That's right. It's the deal of the city.
Come on down. Back to you guys in the studio.